This British reality TV show is actually insane. Like, I can't believe they actually aired this.
Question is, do you really want it?
I would want it, but she's a virgin, so she couldn't handle me.
Hello, you gorgeous donuts. Have you ever been on holiday with your friends, got really drunk and embarrassed yourself? Well, imagine doing that with an entire camera crew following you around 24/7. And not only that, millions of people watching you live at home. Well, that is the concept of the show we will be watching today. It's called Magaluf Weekender, or Shagaluf, right? Lads. So funny that some people call Magaluf Shagaluf. Like, who was the first person to like name it that? They need to be knighted. Now, we're going to watch a full episode of Magaluf Weekender, but before we get into that, I just kind of want to explain the concept and introduce you to some of the cast members of the show. So the series aired from 2013, and it basically follows 18 to 24-year-olds who want to spend a weekend in Magaluf together. There's always a group of lads and a group of girls, and then they're made to like meet up and party together the entire weekend. And they basically just get blackout drunk every single night. This is what I love about reality TV shows around that time period. They weren't scared to just give people alcohol and then just film it. Whereas now, that's like totally different. Like, they kind of refrain from giving people alcohol so they don't embarrass themselves. So what could possibly go wrong with this show? In addition to the boy group and the girl group getting filmed 24 hours, there's also a roster of like holiday reps who are in every single episode of the series. And they basically plan the entire weekend for the two groups that will be coming, and they also go out with them and get drunk together. There's three main holiday reps. There's Imogen, Jamie Lee, and Jordan. And even though these people are employed by the actual show and by the hotel that they're working for, they're the most mental people on the series. Like, these people cause the most drama. I don't understand how they don't lose their jobs. You're gonna see why. So the episode that we will be looking at today is from the very first season of this show. And straight away, the episode kicks off with us getting introduced to the girl group.
18-year-old party girls Dom and Zoe from Reading.
This is our first holiday together. We are just gonna go out there.
I don't know if I could do this for my first, like, girls' holiday together. That would just be so insane. Like, your very first one, that's like the craziest one. And you're gonna be on camera 24/7. Do you realise you can't delete this footage? My lord, you're a braver woman than me, girls.
One of these girls is hoping to play Cupid.
I'm on a mission to find Zoe, a lovely guy.
Well, I mean, you've come to the right place. You want a guy that you want to spend the rest of your life with. We all know the only way you're going to find one of those is in Magaluf. Well done, lasses. Don't worry, Dr. Love's got you covered. Why is the decor of this hotel room just lads with their top off? Like, what is this? You know, if I'm necking into some Cocoa Pops on a morning hungover, the last thing I want to see is this guy's face staring straight back at me.
Unpack, get yourself relaxed, and I'll continue.
Oh my god, look, above the bed as well. There's like men with like 8-packs. Like, why is this entire room just got naked men on the walls? This was definitely designed by a guy, this room. There's no chance a lass designed this room. Like, yeah, right, we'll just give the lasses loads of lads with their tops off on the wall. They'll love that. That'll get them right in the spirit. We then meet the group of lads that will be in this episode.
And surprisingly, two of these studs are single.
Both John and James are looking for a holiday romance.
If it happens, it happens. To get James Labour the mission.
I've decided I can be talked into practically anything.
Oh my god. It's so funny that their entire mission is just to get one of their friends a shag. Like, that is hilarious. Just, oh my god. So yeah, I can be talked into absolutely anything. Right, anything. Literally anything. Please, somebody.
Do you want to see a balcony?
Oh my god, they've decorated the lads' room with naked, like half-naked women. This is so funny. I mean, at least they kind of got it the right way around, right? You've got to give them credit for that. That is hilarious. Like, why have they done that? Are they trying to get them in some sort of like horny mood? It's so strange. The group of boys then meet the group of girls that they will be partying with for the weekend, and there's this really strange thing that happens with the girl group. They decide to play this prank on the lads.
Very good, thank you.
Are you American?
Should we introduce ourselves? Like, American. See if they'll fall for it.
Oh my god, they are fucking mental. Wow, they're off the bloody rails. Why would you do that? For what reason? You're just setting yourself up to fail. Like, are you going to keep this up the entire holiday? When you're like 10 Jaeger bombs down, are you going to still remember that you're meant to be from Texas? What in the fusey tube is this pranking nonsense?
So you guys like party animals because we are, so you guys gotta be on it with us all the time.
Are they really believing that they're from LA? Like, are any like people from LA going on holiday to Magaluf? Is that a pipeline that's happening? I don't think it is. I feel like the only people that go on holiday to Magaluf are like from the UK. It's like a mini Britain. The girls then aren't satisfied that the prankers went far enough, so they then pretend to be from the Playboy mansion, and somehow the lads buy it.
Don't get me wrong, girls. You are lovely, but they are never going to fall for that in a million years.
That's kind of savage from the narrator. He said, girls, let's face it, you're alright, but you're not going to pass for the Playboy mansion, you munters.
Oh, basically, we're from the Playboy Mansion.
Oh,
It
makes sense.
This show's so weird. I kind of like it because it like the girls are clearly like not. They don't really care what people think. They're just here for an absolute laugh, and that's what you want. They don't seem stuck up. It's just such a strange prank to pull. Like, you don't gain anything off that. This says to me that they're probably just not interested in any of these lads, because, like, I feel like if they were interested in any of them, they would be playing it more cool, whereas they're just taking the piss right now. I will be so impressed if they keep this up the entire weekend. Like, I think that if they do, they deserve, like a knighthood from Magaluf. Like, I now pronounce you the top shagger of Shagaluf. The guy on the left here, James, then goes on to say that he's actually now got a crush on Zoe, even though he only met her, like, 2 minutes ago.
She's very attractive and very fun and very super confident, which is just really, really attractive in a girl for me.
Oh, I feel like he's going to be the type of guy that, like, goes on a lad's holiday and falls in love with someone. I feel like this is going to be his, like, storyline, isn't it? Oh, he's going to get her. He doesn't even realise she's not from the Playboy mansion. Bro's, like, seeing his name in headlines here, thinking he's going to be the next Hugh Hefner. Little does he know she's only from Reading. Oh, God. The 2 single boys then get to know the 2 single girls a little bit more. You can tell the producers have, like, told them to, like, go and talk to each other because they kind of want them to get together. Like, that's the entire storyline of this show, is just trying to get people to shag.
Well, obviously, we do modelling and acting and stuff like that, so...
They may be actresses, but can they really keep those accents up for the next 3 days?
Bro, I'm sorry, I'd be bored at this point. I'd be like, oh my God, have I still got to fucking keep this accent up? Like, why did we do this prank? It's not even funny anymore. Like, I can't believe they're still going with it. Oh. I'm sure to the holiday rep as well, they talked normally. I'm pretty sure they didn't talk in the American accent to him. So, like, you're breaking the multiverse here. After this conversation, I feel like both of the lads feel like they're gonna have, like, a good chance with both the girls. However, at this point, and I feel like it's quite fitting, the show instantly cuts to Jordan, who's the holiday rep we haven't met yet. And he's extremely excited to meet the 2 girls. Now, I remember from back in the day, this guy, I'm pretty sure that he used to try and sleep with, like, all of the holiday makers. Like, he used to make it his mission for whatever girls were coming that weekend, he'd try and sleep with all of them. So I feel like he's gonna be the same in this episode.
I'm Jordan, by the way.
Oh, hi.
Where's your twin? Where's your partner in crime? Hello. How are
Lovely
you?
to meet you.
What's your names?
Girl, sorry. Where's the accent? If you're gonna go for it, bloody go for it, love. I was backing yous. Now you're just picking and choosing. Like, how are yous gonna go all out together, but only speak American to the lads, but then British to hit? This is grinding my gears, it is, guys. I'm getting fuming. This just says to me, like I said earlier, they have no interest in any of them 4 boys. Like, I feel like they've got an interest in Jordan because they don't want to seem, like, stupid around him. They don't want to kind of prank him. They're trying to play it more cool, so clearly there's a reason for that.
I know Zoe's type, and obviously when he did walk in the room, and he kind of hugged me first, and afterwards she kind of looked a bit like flustered.
Every single week, the same thing used to happen on this show, where all the girls try and sleep with him. Surely, when you're going on the show, you're going to be like, oh, like, that's just not my type. Like, he sleeps with everyone. I'm not going to go for him. But it seems like nobody, like, feels that way. People are like, yeah, I want to be one of the 1,000 that he sleeps with. Jordan then says that he prefers Zoe, but he's happy to basically shag any of them. Either of them, which is nice of him, right? He doesn't neglect anyone. Of the equality king. Jordan then walks out with both the girls, like, locking arms, and I believe Imogen is kind of fuming with this, because I believe that Imogen, who is one of the reps, like, has a thing with Jordan. Like, I believe she fancies him, but I don't think Jordan fancies her back. Why do I know the law around this show? I used to love it. I feel like I've got a problem, like an obsession with reality TV. Have I? You'd tell us if I had, wouldn't you? Would you? I don't know.
Typical Jordan, arm in arm. I was like, here he goes again. He'll want to pull because the pretty girls.
How does the hotel not say something about this? Like, you know, if the people working at the hotel are just shagging the people that work there, do they not, like, have something to say? Especially when it's, like, recorded on camera. Like, imagine you go to a hotel and the workers are just the whole time trying to get with you. Surely there's gotta be an issue with HR somewhere there. The girls then come clean to the group of boys about their accent.
Basically, we're not from America. We're from Essex. We're totally joking. We
Oh, that was great. That was worth it. That was class. Now, can you do it again? That was so good. Oh my god, that was good. Pranked. Unlucky. Another victim. That was just so anticlimactic.
John hasn't been so shocked since...
Did you see their reaction? They're like, oh, alright, okay.
That really annoyed me when the girls came out with the whole American thing. It was just weird.
Yeah, I do think it is weird. I mean, John looks kind of really upset about that. I really think he felt like he was going to get with like a Playboy model. That was definitely going on his LinkedIn profile when he goes home. The girls then go back to their hotel room to get ready for the night on the strip. And they talk about which lad they fancy. Is it one of the single lads out of the group of lads that have come on holiday? No, it's not. It's holiday rep Jordan.
What do you think about Jordan then, you little... I can see that smile. I can see it.
Of course it's Jordan, it's always Jordan.
I wonder what that guy's doing now. He's definitely like a boohoo kind of final boss guy, isn't he? I reckon he's probably doing like Forex trading. He's doing like one of those podcasts on TikTok, but like the solo ones, you know, where they're just kind of like, the camera's here, but they're talking to a wall, pretending to talk to someone. I feel like he's one of those guys now.
We're only going to be here once. I mean, if there's a guy that you really like, you'll probably never see him again.
That's sad. What?
She's like, yeah, you might as well just like shag, because you're never going to see them again. And the other one was like, oh... yeah, but I kind of want to have babies and have like a cute nickname. No, that's not cool, is it? That would just be me. Like, I just don't feel like I could do that. I'll be thinking about it the entire time, just feeling like terrible. So James, the one who has a crush on Zoe, he straight away on the nighttime asks where Zoe is. However, she is somewhere where he probably doesn't want her to be.
But if I win, you've got to give me, we'll be kind, a peck on the lips.
It's not even been like a day, and the guy's like, right, we've got a bet, right? You lose. Got his smooches. I definitely feel like with that James and the group of lads, I feel like it's going to be like a nice guys finish last kind of situation. I just can't see the girls going for them. For some reason, I feel like the boohoo final boss is going to win this one. By the way, guys, after this video, make sure you go on my Reacts channel because I've done a video on nice guys that finish last. Anyway, back to this. The two groups then hit the Magaluf strip for a night that they won't remember. And straight away, James reiterates how much he likes Zoe.
I think I might be warming to one or the other. I think Zoe, I think she's beautiful. Maybe I'm out of my league, but who knows what might happen in Magaluf.
Oh, this guy's heart's gonna get broke and I'm not ready for this kind of empathetic dull I'm gonna get. It's the fact he isn't telling her, he's just keep telling the camera. He's like, producers, will you just tell her? I tell you what, will you ask out for us, will you? Will you tell her to come meet us behind the bike shed? Please, will you? Ah. The good thing about the first night out is the holiday reps don't join them, so there's like, I guess there's less competition in James's eyes. Also, I've just remembered, okay, there's also like two lads in the group who aren't really on camera because they're in a relationship, so I guess they just don't matter to the producers. But also, like, how would that conversation go with your partner? Like, imagine one day you're like, oh yeah, by the way, love, in like 3 weeks, I'm going on Magaluf Weekender and there's nothing you can say about it. Like, is that a breakupable offence? Like, going on a lad's holiday, I don't, like, that's fine in my eyes, right? Or going on a girl's holiday, like, if you're going to enjoy time with your friends. But just because the entire show is centered around shagging, it's just a little bit weird. How would you feel if your partner said they were going on it? Like, if it was me and my girlfriend was saying that, I'd be like, no, you're not, love. Right? You're going to be sitting for that entire week watching the X-Men on the sofa with me with a bag of popcorn. Can't get that in Magaluf, love.
Oh, in the corridor.
Right, guys. All good?
What? No kiss?
You can tell when they go back to the hotel rooms as well. James has tried to get in the hotel room, but they're kind of rejecting him. Yeah, you sure? No? Not even a peck on the lips? No? Is that fine? No? Fine? Okay, right. Have a good night. See you later. On like a separate night out, Imogen, one of the holiday reps, comes back to the hotel and she brings a lad back. See, that's what I mean with this show. Like, the entirety of the show, like, the most drama comes from the reps. They're doing the most shagging on this holiday.
It's Rep Imogen, and she's brought home her own special guest.
Come on, let's go.
Like, They're basically professional shaggers at this point. They get paid to shag. Wait, that's kind of what an escort is, isn't it? Why don't they call themselves professional shaggers? That's such a much cooler name. Imagine writing that down on like a mortgage application. That's fantastic. Professional shagger. Wow. Both the girls and the lads then have a debrief the morning after.
When we hit that strip, I could not see straight.
Do you know, these are like the funniest moments. I feel like I have such great memories and bad memories of like the morning after chats. Like they either make or break the rest of your holiday. Like if you take it too far and you don't remember what you've done, like that just, the anxiety, oh my god. Like I get terrible anxiety. Say if I got like a voice break talking to like a new person, I'd just think about it the whole holiday. Like that would ruin my entire holiday. Like my anxiety is awful. Please tell me that you get that as well. Some people like after a night of drinking are just absolutely fine. Whereas me, I just get like so much anxiety. The girls then go to the bar where Jordan is working and Jordan starts flirting with them both.
How did you get in?
Got in about 4.
On your own or?
On our own.
Oh.
We both passed out.
Should have come to room 3.
He's turning it on. That's how it starts, guys, with a Fanta lemon with a straw in it. We all know that.
What's your sort of sense of humour? Do you have like...
Oh my god, I'm really immature.
Do you like cheesy jokes, like really crap jokes?
Yeah, I always...
Oh yeah, I actually really love cheesy jokes. They're my favourite. Should I tell you one now? What did the squidgy cheese say to himself in the mirror? Don't worry. Give you a second to think. You ready? Hello, me. Oh god, I'm here all day. Don't worry guys, have that one for free. Right, you'd probably pay for a Patreon for this type of content, wouldn't you? I know you would.
Cheesy chat lines that makes me laugh, so...
I've got good chat plans. Do you want to play Army?
Army?
I'll lay down, you can blow fuck out of me.
Oh, I mean, that's just a little bit intense in my opinion. Just a little bit intense. I don't want to play Army. Thank you very much. I'll just play some Uno. Right, that's fine, I'm alright. I'll stick to Uno, thank you very much. The show then cuts back to James and he's tearing up because he's scared to like Zoe.
I'd be hard to explain.
Oh, isn't teenage love sweet?
Oh my god, no. Do you know, the amount of shows that I get upset over that we react to, I was like, let's do Magaluf Weekender, right? I'm not gonna cry at all. I'm feeling... emotions I shouldn't be feeling watching this. Why is the man crying over a girl he met yesterday? Oh my lord. He's into medicine as well, like that's what he does. It's gonna be like, you know in Harry Potter where that girl like cooks up that love potion and tries to give it to Harry? He's gonna do that on the slide. How can we be sure that the man's not cooking up something in the background? I just can't believe it. He's known her for one day and he's in love. This is... This is so intense. Imogen then gets told off by the head holiday rep because she jumped in the pool. Therefore, she's put on a drinking ban and she's also grounded to just the hotel. Like, how old is she? What do you mean I can't leave the hotel? Like, you're telling an adult where they can and can't go?
He's basically had a go at me because you jumped in the pool last night. You're a final written warning.
I love that, right? This hotel has really got its priorities straight. Shagging customers, that's fine. Jumping in the pool, whoa! Death penalty, love. Fuck off. Cannonballed in, did you? Oh, no respect for the people that come to this lovely hotel. I can't believe she's on the edge of being sacked just because she jumped in the pool. The reps then get the two groups of guys and girls together to play a big game of Never Have I Ever as a drinking game. And just before I play this clip, I can't believe how horny these reps are. Like, it's ridiculous.
You kind of go around in a circle and then you say, I have never been in a swimming pool, and then you drink because you have.
Thanks for that, love. Right, I'm glad someone's explained the rules.
Never have I ever masturbated in a workplace.
This hotel's like some sort of like strange sex cult.
Oh, it's my turn. Oh, never have I ever had sex.
Wow, I mean, everybody put a seatbelt on because this party is getting out of hand. The ructions. Feel like I'm at Reading and Leeds, I can hardly keep track. As you saw there, one of the holiday reps basically said, is anyone a virgin? And one of the girls, Zoe, actually is a virgin, which obviously is completely fine. Like, when you're that any age to be a virgin is completely fine. Like, you should never be shamed for that. However, the way Jordan reacts is like really odd.
Fuck off. You're a virgin.
Shut up.
No. Magaluf, really?
What does that mean? Is there a sign before you get to Magaluf that says no virgins allowed? You will be stopped at the door. I imagine a lot of people that go on their first holiday are virgins. Like, a lot of people might use that as, like, a way to try and just, like, get rid of this, like, fictional thing, this virginity thing. I don't get that logic at all. Like, also, the fact, like, he's embarrassed her in front of everyone. No one else kind of embarrassed her. He was just trying to, like, kind of make everyone laugh at her. And then that rep, Imogen, who obviously fancies Jordan, she was, like, laughing extra hard at her, so she would have felt, like, extra bad. I just a weird... It doesn't seem like in this show the holiday reps actually look after the holiday makers. They just use them for, like, whatever they kind of want. I mean, I didn't lose my virginity until I was, like, 20. So, like, Jordan would have, like, absolutely been in stitches if I told him that. Like, you shouldn't be embarrassed at that at all. Like, it literally doesn't matter what age you lose it, because the thing it doesn't even exist. It's literally a fictional thing. And you can tell the group of lads that are on holiday are actually really nice, because the way they react to it is, like, much more mature.
I think that's a good thing for her. If she's not ready to have it,
You got to respect that, haven't you? Like, 100%.
And I actually feel really sorry for Zoe, because she, like, then goes in the shower and starts crying about it.
It's not to be embarrassed at all.
Because for some reason, at that age, it is, like, a huge thing. Like, it gets made out to be, like, a really huge and stressful thing. Like, especially if your other friends are, like, have done it and you haven't, for some reason, you're made to feel pressured into doing it. Whereas you shouldn't, right? You should just do it at your own pace and what you feel comfortable with, because it's literally your body. James then suggests that Zoe's just waiting for that perfect person to lose it with.
It just meant that I had more respect for her, and she's kept that innocence. Maybe she's looking for the right guy.
Maybe, she's just looking for the right guy. Medicine boy over here. Don't worry, I've got the cue I love. Jordan then gets told off by the head rep, and the head rep basically says you need to, like, leave her alone. Like, she's feeling uncomfortable. It's now time for the second night out, and on this night out, the holiday reps are going to be joining them. And one thing I find really odd is the girls decide to go in fancy dress, but nobody else is. So it just looks really odd. They're the only two dressed up, so it just looks really strange. Jordan then goes back on what he said to the head rep about leaving Zoe alone, and he tries to pursue her straight away.
That's not tactful and considerate.
This guy is like a dog on heat. This is ridiculous. The guy's, like, pulling on his lead. It's like he's Professor Lupin and it's a full moon every night. Somebody needs to, like, chop this guy's balls off. You know what they do with dogs when they're too horny?
I think she did want his attention.
I think you're right. I think she seems to be enjoying.
Oh, there we go.
Poor James can only look on.
Oh, this is so awkward. It reminded of that In-Betweener scene. Do you know when they go on, like, the Swanage field trip and, like, Simon's kissing that girl and Will's just behind? Like, come on then, come on, Si, that's enough now. Right, gotta go to bed, come on. Oh, it's so sad that because James hasn't even told her how he feels. He hasn't even, like, pursued it one bit. So it's just so sad. John then kisses a girl on the night, but then he gets really upset because he actually fancies Dom, the other girl who's came on holiday with Zoe.
There's nothing there, you know? Yeah, I kind of fancy Dom quite a lot, so I feel a little bit upset at the moment.
These guys are not built for this life. They're too empathetic. Like, they've both fell in love with the girls they met 48 hours ago. Like, they're getting upset kissing other girls. I feel really bad. They're too nice. Magaluf is, like, chewing them up and spitting them back out. Instead of kissing Zoe, James actually just gets a t-shirt of a girl that he met. So I don't know if that's, like, good riz or not. I don't know, like, how... I don't really know if that's successful in his book. Like, he got someone's t-shirt. As if he's just played a football match against them and he swapped shirts after 90 minutes. I don't quite know what's happened there. The boys then go back to the hotel room, and it's just hilarious because they're all just bitching about Jordan.
Obviously, Zoe knows that Jordan's a bit of a dick, right? Why do you think she got with him?
Because girls just only want bad guys, man. Every time, the nice guys, we never win. Girls just want a bad boy until they're hurt. Then they come crying to us. Not anymore. I won't be here, Zoe.
I think I like her almost too much to
do anything.
Accept rejection.
Do you know what? From the girl's perspective, like, with her watching this back, I feel like she might feel a little uncomfortable because it is a little bit intense from James. Like, why he's saying he likes her too much. Like, it's really obsessive. It's kind of strange. Again, they've only known each other for less than 48 hours. He just needs to chill. On the topic of chilling, Zoe and Jordan aren't doing that as they're just necking on together.
We all know how this is going to end. Hang on, did Zoe just kick him out?
I love that she just kicked him out. Go, girl. Go on, love. Again, the reason why this TV show is so mental is because they just actually get them pissed. They don't like fake it. They don't do like what Love Island do and just give them like a glass of Prosecco. They get them like fully gone. So it's like an actual experience of what it's like to go away with your mates. I feel like that's the reason this show went for like 10 seasons and it was so successful, even though the concept is just absolutely mental. The boys then join the girls to just have like a debrief of the night, and then Jordan hears about this and he like demands to come in also.
No wonder you're single. I'm joking. I am joking.
Oh, I feel like he's getting upset now because she didn't invite him back in. I feel like he's feeling a little bit embarrassed. Like I feel like he's gonna stop being nasty.
I would want it, but she's a virgin, so she couldn't handle me.
Why would he say that? That's like really weird. You're a virgin, so you can't handle this. Like that's dark. Like, why have you said that? You've clearly like been hurt. Like your ego's hurt that she doesn't want to shag you. So now you just turn to being nasty. It's like so strange. Like that would make me feel really uncomfortable, especially when he's like a worker there. He's not like someone that's on holiday there. The guy's meant to be like looking after you and making sure you're okay. Zoe then goes to the other holiday reps the next day and just tells them like she feels uncomfortable around Jordan, which I feel like is a fair point. Jordan then comes over to her when she's sitting by the pool and apologises.
I'm really tired. I feel a bit sick.
Oh, Zoe. Come cuddle. Come cuddle.
He's just making her feel more and more uncomfortable. Like from his perspective, he probably thinks this is like him being nice, but she's clearly like disgusted by him, and like he's pulling her in and like doing physical touch, and she's just said she's feeling sick. She's trying to get rid of him. So at this point of the holiday, if you were Jordan, right, surely you're just going to be like, okay, like she doesn't like me, I'm just going to keep my distance, right? Well, that's not quite how it happens, as Jordan says to the other holiday reps that if he can just get Zoe alone, she'll want to kiss him again. Bro, take no, please. She said no, please.
I can get Zoe away on her own tonight. She kissed me and stuff like that, properly.
Yeah, please, bro. Just, there's so many girls in Magaluf. Why are you obsessed with this one? She said no. Just take it. It happens to the rest of her. This is called rejection. Okay, it's now time for the last night out, and Jordan is just putting all of his eggs in Zoe's basket, trying to pursue her for this last night.
Jordan has like this very sentimental ring, kind of like show his love for them, shall we say.
I've given the ring to about 30 girls, I'd say, in total.
My God, this guy genuinely is like the final boss boo-hoo player guy, isn't he? Jesus. It's a tough watch, guys. Tough watch. Meanwhile, whilst Jordan is trying to still get with Zoe, one of the lads is breaking down because he's getting his A-level results in about 8 hours.
What's going to happen to me? And I'm going to understand that in like 8 hours or something.
I know he's like crying about getting his A-level results and he's like really nervous, but why is the bloke dressed like Logic? Or like dressed like what? Why has he got a backpack on in a club? Is this fancy dress? I don't know what's going on here. It's boggling my mind.
All I want to do is fall asleep, wake up, get on the computer, look at my results, know where I'm going. That's all I want.
These boys, I actually really like them. I just don't think they should have come on this show. This is just not the show for them. They should have went to Clarkson's farm or something like that. Magaluf has broken them all. So John then goes home as he's too upset to carry on the night, whereas the rest of the lads just stay out. They're like, fuck him. And then Jordan and Zoe go back to the hotel room and they're sitting on the balcony and Jordan's still going on about her virginity.
Is that why you're waiting, obviously, for the right person, yeah?
Trying to come along.
That's so cold. He was like trying to like extend her like an olive branch. Like, do you need help with the virginity? Like, what you waiting for? Like, the right guy? Yeah. He hasn't come along. Oh! Like, this entire holiday, I kind of feel bad for her because she's came to have, like, a good time with her friend. And the entire time, she's just had to bat this guy off. She hasn't had, like, a second to breathe. It's the morning after, and John is breaking down in tears because he's getting his A-level results.
Straight away, you're in.
Fucking yeah, man. Fucking yeah. It's so cool.
Oh, bless him.
Your place at the University of Sheffield to study history and politics has been confirmed.
It's so cool, man.
I love this. Like, this is so nice, bless them. This is so cute. They're actually really wholesome. Like, they might not have got a shag when they were away, but the bromance became even stronger. And yeah, the episode basically ends with them all saying goodbye to each other. And yeah, that is the end of this mental episode of Magaluf Weekender. Now, there is different versions of this show. I believe there's like an Ibiza Weekender, which is meant to be crazy, and like the newest one is like Kavos Weekender. If you want me to do that, let me know in the comments, like 2,000 likes on this video, and we'll do that. And if you want to see me break down another British reality TV show similar to this, click this video right here, or watch a brand new video on my Reacts channel right here.